thing for him to do.
Sure.
I understand the chair's ruling that there may be
Use the mic.
There may be an elegant solution that takes into account the reasoning of the chair and Mr. Fox's valid concerns to make a record while avoiding us all being on MSNBC for no good reason, which is Mr. Fox could proffer to the record the questions that he would be arguing an adverse inference should be drawn in response to, as we did with some of our evidence that was excluded, and perhaps myself could just affirm that yes, we'd be taking the fifth to those questions. And so that would avoid both the blanket assertion problem, the adverse inference problem, the appeal problem, and the MSNBC problem. By that means, I would commend that potential solution to the committee if the committee is so inclined.
All right, well, I'll listen to Mr. Fox's point. Let me put it in two different categories. You're limiting it to, here are the ones that I think might be subject to an adverse inference. The difficulty is, I think we need to, for purposes of meeting what the Court of Appeal says in Ray Barber, we would need all the questions, not just that one, to deal with it. I mean, there's always a theoretical possibility there's something that he asks that actually, doesn't get objected to. Did you work at Kirkland and Ellis? I don't know.
I don't work at Kirkland.
What?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I don't know. I mean, I truly don't know the questions, of course, so I don't know whether there actually are questions that are okay, and as to which Mr. Clark would not invoke the fifth. I'm not saying he should or shouldn't. I'm just saying I don't know. Okay. So it's somewhat easier to do it this way. But I'll take up Mr. Fox's view on whether this could be done in writing rather than in person, which I think gives the main thrust that you're driving at, Mr. Byrne.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
I mean, the short answer, Mr. Chair, is that I'm not prepared to do it the other way. This is just sprung on me, but I'm not sure that would satisfy the results, and I do want to make my record on this matter. I will try to be as brief as I can.
All right. Look, I think this will be brief. I will entertain an objection if something looks like it's over the top or unreasonable. And I understand the concern. I appreciate it.
Call Jeffrey Clark.